The side of Australia no one is talking about. Australia, often celebrated for its iconic cities like Sydney and Melbourne, also has a lesser-known side that includes its remote outback, indigenous cultures, and diverse ecosystems. Here are a few aspects that often fly under the radar. Indigenous culture and heritage. Australia is home to the world's oldest continuous cultures. With over 60,000 years of history, indigenous communities have rich traditions, languages, and art forms that are deeply connected to the land. The outback, vast, remote, and sparsely populated, the Australian outback offers unique landscapes. From the red sands of the Simpson Desert to the wetlands of Kakadu National Park, it's a place of stunning natural beauty and harsh conditions. Tasmania, this island state is often overlooked, but boasts pristine wilderness, including the Tasmanian Wilderness World Heritage Area. It's known for its rugged coastlines, dense forests, and unique wildlife. Western Australia, the largest state in Australia. Western Australia has incredible natural attractions like the Ningaloo Reef, Kimberley region, and the Pinnacles Desert. Perth, the state's capital, is one of the most isolated major cities in the world. Environmental conservation. Australia is a biodiversity hotspot with unique flora and fauna found nowhere else on Earth. Efforts to protect endangered species and habitats are crucial, but often under-discussed. Rural and regional communities. Outside the major cities, rural and regional areas face distinct challenges and opportunities. These communities contribute significantly to Australia's agriculture and mining sectors. Exploring these aspects of Australia reveals a rich tapestry of natural beauty, cultural depth, and historical significance that often goes unnoticed in mainstream narratives. The side of Australia no one is talking about could refer to various lesser-known aspects of Australia, such as its lesser-visited regions, unique cultural elements, indigenous history, environmental issues, or socio-economic challenges. Here are some possible themes that this story might cover. Indigenous culture and history. Exploring the rich traditions, languages, and history of Australia's Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. This includes their contributions to Australian society, ongoing struggles for recognition and rights, and efforts to preserve their heritage. Remote and rural areas, highlighting the beauty and challenges of living in Australia's remote and rural areas. This can include the unique landscapes, wildlife, and the lifestyle of people living far from the urban centers. Environmental issues, addressing lesser-known environmental concerns, such as the impact of climate change on specific ecosystems, water scarcity, or conservation efforts for endangered species. Socio-economic challenges, focusing on issues like housing affordability, mental health, and unemployment in certain regions. This could also cover the disparity between urban and rural areas, in terms of access to services and opportunities. Lesser-known destinations, showcasing beautiful but less touristy places in Australia that deserve more attention, such as hidden beaches, national parks, and unique geological formations. Immigration and multiculturalism, exploring the stories of immigrant communities in Australia and their contributions to the cultural mosaic of the nation. This could also cover challenges faced by these communities. Which of these themes interests you the most? Or is there a specific aspect of Australia's untold story you are curious about? The side of Australia that often goes unnoticed encompasses a range of social, environmental, and cultural issues, as well as hidden natural gems. Here's a comprehensive look at some of these aspects. Indigenous culture and history. Rich heritage and contributions. Australia's Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples have a history that stretches back over 65,000 years, making it one of the oldest continuous cultures in the world. Their contributions to art, music, dance, and storytelling are profound and integral to Australia's identity. Ongoing struggles. Despite their rich heritage, Indigenous Australians face significant challenges, including disparities in health, education, and employment. Efforts to achieve reconciliation and recognition through initiatives like the Uluru Statement from the Heart are critical. Yet progress is slow and often met with resistance. Remote and rural areas. Unique landscapes. Australia is renowned for its iconic outback, deserts, and remote coastal areas, which are less frequented by tourists but hold breathtaking beauty. Places like the Kimberley region in Western Australia, or the Daintree rainforest in Queensland offer stunning natural landscapes. Challenges of rural life. Living in these remote areas comes with difficulties, such as limited access to healthcare, education, and other essential services. The isolation and harsh environmental conditions can also impact mental health and well-being. Environmental issues. Impact of climate change. Australia is particularly vulnerable to climate change, with increasing temperatures, droughts, and extreme weather events. The Great Barrier Reef. a World Heritage Site, is experiencing severe bleaching due to rising sea temperatures. Conservation efforts. Australia is home to unique flora and fauna, much of which is under threat from habitat loss, invasive species, and climate change. Conservation efforts are crucial to protect species like the koala, which is now considered vulnerable. Socio-economic challenges. Housing affordability. Many Australians face challenges related to housing affordability, particularly in major cities like Sydney and Melbourne, where property prices have skyrocketed. This issue extends to rental markets, affecting a broad spectrum of the population. Mental health and well-being. Mental health issues are prevalent, with rural communities often having less access to support services. The social stigma surrounding mental health and the pressures of modern life contribute to the problem. Lesser-known destinations. Hidden gems. Australia has many beautiful but less-known destinations that offer unique experiences. For example, Ningaloo Reef in Western Australia is a stunning coral reef where you can swim with whale sharks. Lord Howe Island is a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its pristine natural environment. Flinders Ranges in South Australia boasts ancient landscapes and rich Aboriginal history. Immigration and multiculturalism. Diverse communities. Australia is a multicultural nation, with a significant portion of its population born overseas. Immigrant communities have enriched Australian society with diverse cuisines, traditions, and cultural practices. Challenges faced by immigrants. Despite the multicultural landscape, immigrants often face challenges such as discrimination, cultural integration, and accessing employment opportunities commensurate with their qualifications. Conclusion. The side of Australia that no one is talking about is rich and varied, encompassing the deep history and ongoing struggles of its indigenous peoples, the breathtaking yet challenging remote areas, significant environmental issues, and socio-economic challenges. It also includes the lesser-known destinations that are hidden gems and the diverse, multicultural communities that make up the fabric of Australian society. By shedding light on these often overlooked aspects, we can gain a more comprehensive understanding of this vast and complex country.